Welcome back. Well, the Livestream Vaccine Concert Series has given us wonderful music of all genres for the past several weeks. Here to talk all about the series from the Fox Theater is Matt Spindler. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning.
Why don't you just start off with telling us, how are you feeling? The series brought us some great live music. Did it go how you guys wanted it to?
It went better than we wanted it to. We weren't sure what to expect, being that we've never done anything like this before. And we got a lot of really positive feedback from the community, the artist. Everybody had a lot of fun. Felt great to be able to do some work again. So I think, all things considered, it was definitely a success.
Yeah, so how did it feel for you guys, despite the pandemic and how it's been impacting live music? How did it feel to still be able to provide Kern County with some type of live music, even despite the circumstances?
That's kind of what that building's there to do. And it felt good to be able to use it the way it's supposed to. Maybe not with fans in the seats, but at least it was getting close to back to normal.
Definitely. And what do you hope any of the people that watched, what do you hope that those viewers kind of got out of this music series?
Hopefully we were able to make some new fans out of these local artists that we have. That was one of the more surprising things for me, was just how talented some of our local musicians are. And I was shocked pretty much every night. They blew me away, and I hope those watching felt the same way.
What kind of impact do you think this series had on those local artists, kind of giving them an opportunity to perform despite the pandemic?
I think the one consistent thing I heard the most was the fact that they got to play that stage, because it is a historic stage that's had a lot of very large named artists, and they got to look out into although it was an empty theater, but they got to look out into that theater the way a lot of very, very large artists have in the past.
So did this type of event give you guys any ideas for future events that you can put on? This obviously was kind of a new adventure for you. So has it kind of given you insight into maybe future events?
It was, yes. I think the biggest thing out of this, though, was some of the connections I've made with some of these artists and how we might be able to work together in the future when we open up. Just because of the nature of what I do, it was something I could never really get my hands on before. And now that, worked together so closely and gotten to know each other so well, I think a lot of positive things are going to come out of this.
Definitely. And so what's next for you guys? Are there more live stream events in the future?
We definitely are hoping to do a Christmas live stream. Depending on how things progress here over the next few months, how this vaccine works and how we get to open up, there is a possibility of a smaller version. We'll just have to go out and look for some sponsorship help and see what artists we might be able to stir up to try to do it again.
Definitely. Well, we are out of time. Thank you again for joining us today, Matt, and can't wait to see what you guys do from here.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate your support. Thank you.
Tell you what, I just